we're gonna make a forever friendship bracelet. You'll need some tape, scissors, your craft floss, your string for friendship bracelets, a ruler, some paper, and I'm gonna use some heavy books to hold down my bracelet as I work on it. So first thing we need to do, we're gonna do 24 inches of string. So I've got about 3 inches there, so I'm gonna tie a knot. That's a little closer to 3 inches. I'm gonna open up this book. Put the string under here so it holds it. And I'm gonna braid the end here. Okay, that's close enough. Now I'm gonna tie a knot in the end. I'm gonna try to push this down as far as I can. And then pull that tight. Okay, so now we have the tail we're gonna use. I wanna make sure this doesn't get away from me. So here's where I'm gonna take the tape, cut off a piece of tape. I'm gonna tape this to the paper. So it doesn't fall out. And then I'll put that under the book. And then I can push this back further as I'm working on my design. Okay, we're gonna pull one string out and we are gonna make the number 4. So you can kind of see there is the number 4. And this one is gonna go, we're gonna loop through here, grab this one and pull it tight. So again, we have a number 4. We're gonna push this under and then grab it and pull it tight. So I have 2 stitches on there. So here's 3. And as we go, this knot is gonna turn around in a spiral. 4. You'll start to see, it's gonna start to spin around and it'll do a spiral. You can just pass the string over once it goes around the bottom and continue. So I'll show that again. Okay, so here my spiral is starting to get to the bottom, or sorry, it's starting to get to the right side on the bottom. So instead of just doing here, I'm just gonna pass the string over and then start again. So it kind of moves it from the right side to the left side and it keeps our spiral going. Here it is a little closer so you can see the movement a little better. When I want to change colors, I'm just going to put those back together and grab the one that I want. I'm going to make my number 4 and I'm going to go under and have my hand come over and pick it up and continue with this new color. I'm going to change colors again. Just pull out the blue, put my purple and white back together, back to my 4. Okay, so that's as far as we're gonna go on this one. You can always twist these around to line them up a little bit better. So now we're gonna braid the last part, the end of our bracelet. Okay, we'll tie a knot in this. Pull that tight. Okay, so now that we have our bracelet done, I'm gonna take it off the tape with our books. I'll show you how we're gonna close this. So I take the tape off. Now I'm gonna take another, I don't know, you could say like maybe 6 inches of string, just so we have something to work with here. We'll cut the ends off in a second. Okay, I'm gonna take my string and go under both of these. Pull my string and go under both of these, and we are gonna tie a simple knot. So I've got this over my fingers here, and this end is under. I'm gonna go over here and just tie a knot and pull that string through. I'm not gonna tie this, I'm gonna tie it just enough so I can still pull things through. I don't want to tie it super tight, but I do want to get it a little snug. Okay, so here's the tricky part. We're gonna take this guy, and it's like our number 4, but sideways, okay? Actually, we can turn it. Maybe that'll be easier. Get this string here. Okay, so we're gonna turn our work so these sides are up and down, and I'm gonna make a number 4 with this string here. I'm gonna slide this over a little more so you can see it. Okay, so I have my 2 ends that I just tied on here. I'm gonna make a number 4. And what I want, this other string, I wanna go over this one. So I'm gonna go over that. And I'm gonna pick this up and go under everything. Oh, if I can just get the thread over there, come on. And I want to pull it through my number 4. So I'm going to pull both of these ends and get that a little snug. So now I'm going to do the same thing, but on the other side. So I'm going to make a backwards 4. And I need this tail to go over this one. So it's going to go over here. And then under the work, and I want to pull it up through the part of the backwards 4. Oops. I'm going to pull that tight. Okay, so now we're going to alternate and go back to the original one. So now I'm going to do my number 4. And I'm going to go over this piece, under this one, pull it through, and I'll tighten that up. Then I'm going to alternate and do this side. So I've got my backwards 4. I should have made this string a little longer, so this would have been easier. And I'm going to go over this string, under my work, and then pull it through the loop of the 4. Oh, I think I might have missed the loop of the 4. I'm going to back that one up and do that one again. I think I missed it. Okay, so we were going a backwards 4 here. And I'm going to go over this string and under here. Now I got to get this through this one here. I missed it last time. Gets a little tricky when the string is short, so I'll push it through here so I can see it this time. There we go. Now I've got it. Now I can tighten this up. I'm going to do 2 more as long as I can, and then you'll see that you can slide your ring, or sorry, you can slide your bracelet to tighten it when it's on your wrist. So I'm going to do 2 more to make this a little thicker. So I have my number 4. I'm going to go over this side. I'm going to try to hold that with my finger. Pull this under my work. And I got to get it through this hole here. Pull that through. Now I'm going to tighten it. There. And I'm going to do one last one here. So I have my backwards 4. This is going to go over and then under and through this hole. Okay, and that's how we're going to end the closure here. I think this side looks prettier, so I'm going to flip it over. It's pretty close back and forth, and I'm going to do a square knot. So I'm going to go left over right, tighten that, and then right over left and tighten that. And there's our knot. And if you want to do one more, you can. Gonna cut that here. I like to put a little nail polish on here to kind of hold it in place, but I don't have any right now. So we're gonna trim this down. You could trim these and then put some nail polish if you want on it later to hold it closed. Okay, so now we have our adjustable bracelet that we can pull this to get it nice and small. This is like probably a child size one, and then you can loosen it up all the way there. So you can get it on your wrist, hold on to one end and tighten it. You can slide that knot. It's a little tricky to do. There you go, you can slide it down like that. And then I've got a nice tight bracelet if I want. That's pretty tight. Or I could loosen it up a little. And when I want to take it off, I'm resting my hand down so it's easy for this side to stay tucked or to stay tight, and I just pull on it to loosen it. Slide it off. So we have an easy closure. It looks a little bit better. I would definitely recommend adding the nail polish because then you don't have these frayed edges a little bit. And when you wear it, you can just tuck it under so you don't really see that side and you see the prettier knot. All right, good luck. You can do this with as many strands as you want. If you want to make it a little bigger, you could make it 30 inches instead of 24, so you have more room to work with. I like the 3 colors. I like the thin one. You could do 6, you could do 9. It looks good in multiples of 3 so that you can keep your braid consistent. But you can have it be off. You can have 2 and different ones. All right, good luck. I hope you enjoy this one.